Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Aquarius. So, Aquarius, I'm doing your reading with my old trusty tarot deck. So, the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So, Aquarius, I feel like the power of your imagination and the ability that you have to envision the future that you want to create, the reality that you want to bring forward for you is very, very powerful. It's very vivid. It's like having a very vivid imagination, and the knowing that you are, whenever you think about this vision, whenever you think about what you think is a place, a specific destination, a specific location, I feel like you have this knowing that you are nurturing this dream. And by nurturing this dream, you are helping to manifest it. And so I feel like it is definitely coming to fruition here. But the difference is that the way that you are nurturing this dream is by nurturing a specific place. However, the slight difference is that the universe wants to point you towards not not a location, but a person. So, we're starting off with the Five of Pentacles. And so, to me, this is the card that marks a place, right? This is the card that shows a specific location. And sometimes it points to this place that you want to go, because it's the X on the treasure hunt map. But sometimes it's also, this card came through in previous readings as where you are, the place that you are standing right now, Aquarius, and the sense of self-integrity. But to be honest, because of the cards that are coming next, I feel like this has the feeling of being a place that you haven't been. This is a location that you are still, making your way to it by dreaming about it, by nurturing your dream because of the Seven of Cups. So this card came through closer to the traditional meaning of, envisioning all of those different options, all of those different emotions associated with, how to get to this place or how to arrive in this location, in this country, in this side of the planet. Because you know that for you, Aquarius, this is a place in your vision that is incredibly valuable. You see the value in it, and it's almost like you know that this place has something to offer to you. And so because you are not there yet, you are dreaming about it. Maybe you are actually having, dreams about this place. You are seeing yourself in this place. But I have this sensation that is still distance. Because with the Two of Wands here, it's almost like, again, another card of visualization, the power of the imagination. So now two cards of something that you are nurturing inside of your mind, inside of your heart, trying to see what it would feel like, what it will look like, what it would smell like if you were already in this place. It's like here, it's almost like you're trying to collect, I want to say, the types of sensations that this, like being in this place, would bring to you, Aquarius. And here it's like it's like you're very focused, right? It's like you're focused it's like your big question, your big, and it's not even a question, it's almost like a mantra, right? A type of visualization that you are constantly going back to. Because to me, the twos, maybe you know this, but the twos are the steps that you have to take, and maybe the initial steps that are going to take you to this place. But the thing about the Two of Wands, especially being beside the Seven of Cups, is that this is the card that is like still imaginary steps, right? It's not like actual steps that you're taking. It's almost like maybe you're making a plan, but it's not like a strategy, right? I'm sensing here it's more like you're shaping your intention. It's like by nurturing this vision of yours, by like intentionally imagining this place, being in this place, right? This is the part of the planning that you're doing, but it's not like you're buying plane tickets or, you know, train tickets, or it's not like it hasn't come to the practical things yet. I feel like it's still very energetic. It's still very inner work kind of thing, right? It's like you are having these visions, you know that there is this place that you want to go that is maybe calling you, or maybe you just see so much value in it that you just want to, it's like you want to be in it even from afar. It's like you're not there physically, but energetically, yes, you are. So in a sense, it's like when you dream about it, when you imagine it, when you see yourself in it, it's like you are in it in a sense, but not physically. You see, it's still like you still have to take, you know, the practical steps. For now, it's like your visualization, your imagination is actually like the very first steps to nurture this dream of yours that is related in your vision to a specific place. But here with the Wheel of Fortune, and you know, the X is also here. So here we have what for you, Aquarius, might be a specific place, right? It's like you can pinpoint on Google Maps, right? You can locate it somewhere. But here with the Wheel of Fortune, that's the thing, that's the catch. That, and it's not even a catch. It's almost like that is like the twist of fate in a sense, right? The little bit of a slight difference that in your visualization maybe you're not able to grasp what's behind the scenes. It's almost like what the Wheel of Fortune is bringing to you is like what's happening behind the curtains, what's happening in the background of the universe, that because you're so focused in this dream of this place, maybe you're not aware of this yet. And maybe this is a reason why this Wheel of Fortune is showing up in your reading today, Aquarius, so that you become aware that what you are nurturing it's like so focused in it, right? It's like you're nurturing it with all of your being. It's almost like maybe, you know, you are intentionally, you know, saying to yourself and, you know, maybe opening your spirit the moment that you go to sleep at night, right? It's like you are desiring to sleep and dream about this place, right? It's almost like sending this intention to your own spirit the moment that you are about to fall asleep, and like to guide this dream of yours, right? It's like this mental or emotional exercise to practice that manifestation in a sense, even though it's just in the dream realm for now. But the thing about your focus being, you know, toward a specific place, and this Wheel of Fortune saying, but Aquarius, it's not exactly a place, it's actually a moment in time. This is what I heard. So I feel like your intention is so strong that maybe you're not aware of this aspect of not being a specific place, but a moment in time. Because this moment in time, that yes, it's like this twist of fate, right? Destiny playing its magic. It's almost like the universe is going to show its power in a way that what you're envisioning that is still distant from you, Aquarius, because it's something that is just in your dreamscape, right? It's like you haven't seen the practical ways to reach that dream of yours, but still you feel connected to it whenever you are asleep or whenever you're meditating or whenever you are imagining it. But here comes this twist of fate with the Wheel of Fortune saying, but I feel like you won't have to wait that long, or you won't have to worry about the practical details, right? It's almost like magically the universe will place you in this moment in time, because it's not about a place, actually a physical place, but a moment in time when your dreams, or your dream one specifically, is going to come to fruition. This is what the 10 of Cups is talking about. And it's interesting because we have another 10. And so, okay, so this is your side of the story, let's say. You, Aquarius, are so good in imagining, in envisioning, in visualizing the realization, the manifestation of your dream, that it's almost like you were co-creating in a sense with the universe, but the universe still is able to surprise you, bringing you to where you want to be, because it's not exactly where, but with whom. So this Temperance card, although, you know, sometimes it comes with the primary message of sharing this higher wisdom, sharing the higher knowledge, it's actually coming through with one of the very first images that I saw with this card, as a higher level love, a higher type of Two of Cups. Because here we have the Two of Cups, you know, sharing the cup, sharing the water, sharing the emotion. And I feel like, you know, you have so much in you that you have nurtured, right? You have nurtured your own dreams, that you're so filled up with water, with emotions, that I feel like the moment that you meet another person, because also the 10s to me are, you know, this shared path. And it's interesting because we also have another 10 here, the 10 of Wands. And so I feel like this is like, you know, the two sides of these two people, right? You being one of them. And maybe that's the thing, even though this cup that is, you know, serving and pouring the water down to this one is on the side of the 10 of Wands, I feel like this might be your side, because you are overflowing with so much love, with so much dream potential, with so much to give, I want to say, right? It's like you want to give. It's like you have been nurturing this dream, because maybe you, in the back of your mind, or maybe in your subconscious, right? It's like the universe knew that it was not a place, it was somebody, because the moment that you cross paths with them, you're so ready to pour this water to them. It's like you're so ready to give all of your love to this person, because that's the thing, it's not a regular person, right? It's like there is this very incredible heart resonance that is in the frequency of the water, right? Because, okay, so here, although yes, Wands is the suit that represent fire, this is coming through as, you know, the path of flowers that I used to see, you know, not only with the 10 of Wands, but also with the 9 of Wands. The difference is that the 9 of Wands is the individual path, whereas the 10 of Wands is the shared path. And I feel like this is the path that maybe the other person had to come through to meet you in the middle, but in this higher level type of frequency that both of you are reaching. It's almost like you came through the nurturing of your dreams. It's like the manifestation of your desire, of your dream, was by nurturing it, was by visualizing it, was by intending it to come to life, right? It's like you were actively choosing to nurture this dream, right? Their path, on the contrary, I feel like it might be a lot more yes, burdensome, but it's almost like they had to overcome a lot to see the beauty in this path, right? It's like your path, it's not that yours is easier than theirs, it's just like different ways of reaching the same level of higher frequency, of higher ability to share both of your lessons, both of your experiences, both of your paths, right? Because, you know, two wands meeting, right? It's like what you were envisioning, Aquarius, yes, comes to fruition. And it's not dependent upon the place, right? Something that maybe you thought was, necessary for you to go to a specific location. It's actually like by seeing it, by envisioning it, by imagining it, you were taking the energetic steps so that fate could, play its own part, contribute in a way that would surprise you by bringing you the moment in time when you cross paths with somebody that you're not only you are ready to share what you know, but they also are ready to share what they know, right? To exchange the knowledge, exchange the wisdom, but also exchange the love, right? Maybe you are seeing the love first and they are seeing just a great relief, maybe because they have been, going through a lot of experience, and maybe it's not like, actual burdens or actual challenges, but just a lot of energy moving and, wanting, maybe traveling a long distance and, finally arriving at a place where they just can sit down and, drink a little bit of water, right? It's like meeting you feels like that to them, but for you it's almost like this is everything that you ever wanted, right? This is everything that you ever dreamt about. And this is like what you didn't expect, and that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing to you by this twist of fate, is that you thought that you had to go to this specific place. But actually, when you were nurturing your dream, what you were preparing yourself was to reach this level of temperance wisdom, right? The ability to share with somebody, well, first of all, identify the same heart vibration, the same type of higher wisdom, right? And the desire also to share it. Because it's almost like the moment that you thought that this was a specific place that you needed to get to, and, because you weren't there yet, maybe you thought that you were still, a long way from this place or from achieving this self-integrity. But that's the thing, because the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's not about a place but a moment in time. It's like the self-integrity that you are nurturing by nurturing this dream of getting there, it's like was already putting you in the right place at the right time, right? To meet this one, right? It's like the one that is coming from a similar path, I want to say, because it's like you both are reaching the tens, so you both have done the work. In a sense, it's like you have, reached this higher level of the ladder, in a sense, to collect what you have been nurturing, what you have been dreaming about, and what they have been, maybe asking for, right? Asking for some relief, asking for some water to water the flowers, right? It's like even having the challenges, having the issues, having just a lot going on in their lives, it's almost like they knew that they would find a place that they would, find the water, in a sense, find the relief, but also to nurture this path of theirs, right? The path of flowers that they have been traveling through. So in the end, yes, it's not a place, it's a moment in time when you cross paths with this one, and it's going to feel refreshing for both. But I want to say, well, first of all, it's going to feel like a relief for them, because I feel like you, Aquarius, are the one who is offering the water to them. But then I feel like it's going to be a nice exchange, right? It's going to be like a reciprocal kind of back and forth exchange of, knowledge and wisdom and experiences, and, both of your paths towards this moment in time, right? That feels very sacred, I want to say, because it feels very informal, to be honest. It feels like, crossing paths with somebody that, a random person on the street, right? And just, sitting down on any cafe to share a glass of water, or, drinks coffee or whatever it is, right? It feels very informal, but actually it's a very like higher level type of exchange of energy, right? Something that is like this divine timing, right? Divine timing is at play here. And it's like this twist of fate that you didn't expect, that you were so close already to this destination of yours, but here you are. It's like in this very perfect moment in time when you get to meet this one. And, you know, it's almost like something that is very spontaneous that you don't even think about it. But the moment that you see and that you are interacting with this one, and, you know, in a very kind of natural conversation, it's like, you realize that this is your dream come true. And for them, it's also like something, you know, to them, it's also a sign that they have reached the pinnacle of their journey in a sense. So, which is gorgeous, but I'm curious to see what happens next, because it feels like, okay, so from what I'm seeing here, it feels like it's culminating at this scene in a sense when both of you meet and are in this very natural and spontaneous and light-hearted conversation, right? But what comes next? So I am going to pull more cards for you, Aquarius, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.